Afternoon peeps, welcome to the Old Yorkshire Git Tries, Outer Worlds part 19, 20, I can't remember, oh it might be 20, it's in the title, it'll be at the beginning, come on start working, right there we go, put my gun away, and I can't remember what we're doing. Move my mic out the way a little bit. Journal. Speak to Phineas. Ice Palace. Don't buy this one. I can't go to Byzantium yet. Let's go and check this one out, shall we? Ice Palace. I have a feeling we're going to have robots on there, so I'll take Sam with me this time. Can't go to Tartarus yet. Oh, mind you, these aren't locked. Maybe we can get to them then. Accept.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Okay. Right, what am I going to take with me this time? We shall have what did I do wrong there? There we go, I think I pressed the wrong button. No change there, is there? Right. Oh yeah.
Battery levels before initiating an extended sanitization session.
So we got stuff in there. One case of UDL concussive mines. Chief Security Ida Kimball. Context may have shifted in transit. Quality and safety not guaranteed. Blah de blah de blah. Come on guys, keep up. Just in case we're worried, lots of ammo. You only get lots of ammo if we're going to run into trouble. Sealed. You bet they are. Unable to access memory cartridge, terminal power below. Restore power supply. Before we can access that. That's going down.
Muting volume now.
Again, can't do anything till I power up. Sealed. Right, so restore power, override terminal. But before we do that, he was picking something off up here, wasn't he? So until I open power, then I can't get into these rooms. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, this is not the other base where they were working on humans, was it? From when we did the other base. Oh dear. I know I'm shit. Can't remember fuck all. I think it was on Scylla. Oh, we can't get in there then. Must be another way round. Wasn't this way. Ooh. Okay. Music box, just what you expect to find in the kitchen cabinet. He obviously didn't enjoy those, so he threw them away. Crusty chops. Engineering section, maintenance mode is active, minimal functions, main menu, modify generator mode to normal. Facilities report, Indicate ultraviolet gases leaking from storage tanks, toxic to humans. Repair toilet. Return to route. Exit.
I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation.
What's going on,
A
Ada?
UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already. Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station's security system. Can't be too careful. We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws. That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then. Safe travel, soldier.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be
Cheers.
departing into space.
Got to have a good scratch.
You got a real fine way with words.
Well, hopefully I have. Right, so let's go back up then. Oh, there's something around here. Can't get in there. Where was the one? Was it the security one, wasn't it? There we go. Keyboard encoder status online. Encode keycard. Messages. Closing down. Cleanup crew to come. Guthrie. James's Connie never said goodbye. You should have said something, James. We're never short on time. Nothing's going to keep him here now. Kimball. Kimball thinks there'll be trouble once the docks run out of warm bodies. If Jane was around, I know he'd set her straight. Now that he's gone, maybe I could use some convincing too. She showed up next to my bunk last night, said that if anything happened to her, her password was her daughter's name. I hope it never comes to that. Kimball's daughter's name. Right, we need to know Kimball's daughter's name then. Was there? No, there wasn't one up there, was there? Did we pass one on the way in? No, that's the way in. Signed by Chief Security Ida Kimball. Nothing on there about a daughter. Did we have anything out here?
Whoa, careful where you step.
Security routines. Disengage checkpoint security. Turn to route, personnel files. Mama Bear. Kimball came by, asking if the docs had been around, told her what I know. She walked off the Springer step, okay. It's been quiet, just ask Alpha. Then she requisitioned UDL Electrofloor 3000 for my checkpoint and create a concussion mines. She's preparing for war. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. Nothing on there about his daughter. Find something in one of these rooms, maybe. Check the shitter. Nope. Nothing. Baseball card.
They're still alive in there.
Examine. Dr. Charles McNulty alive, unstable. No, subject should not be revived until a method for stabilizing his condition is found. In gratitude, Eva, Lorelei, and no Kimball. James Guthrie. Subject will need extensive nuclear resequencing. Chance of viable extension. I'm sorry it ended like this, James. We'll come back for you all and fix this. Swear, please forgive us. Eve Chartrand and Lorelei Fall. That's it. Don't think we can do anything else here. Dr. Claire Pearsall. Please hold on, Claire. We'll bring you back. Well, where's Claire then? Oh, they're inside these things, are they? Maybe. Ah, there we go. Look. 1, 2. Ah, there she is. Let's have a look up here then. Terminal Chatron E. It's been 1,217 days since last login. Security routines. Executive Research Group. Chatron E. File L. Inactive members. Goal: further the chimeric sequencers via the targeted modification of human nuclein using strength. What? From redacted. It's come to my attention that culture of distrust has soured relations. To the research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. Back to return to root. Logs. We almost lost Charlie. Runaway resequencing shift. We'd ice him, freeze him until we could work out how to reverse it. Every time Laura walked by me, she rubbed my shoulders and asked me to take a different reading. Claire. But Claire and I, seeing the others, drew straws. Claire lost. Change was slow this time. Reaching out to my handler directly, I need some answers. This log is being entered by Dr. Val. Had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which would be the next subject. He pulled a short one. After all of our sacrifices, it still feels like we're miles away. Eva hasn't forgiven herself for the losses. Maybe some time away from HRS will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipt of my report and transmitted our recalls notice. Just awaiting transmission. Is anyone listening on this frequency? Who is this? I'm the project lead on 1084. Maintain wireless silence. Password antediluvian. What can I do for you, Doctor? Board told me they would deliver my queries about a transcription on the Cornelius Vanderbilt. Where are we with that? Load of waffle, load of waffle, load of waffle. Right, quarters. I haven't got a clue what's happening. Still, some good shit. Yeah, so that's worth it. Override terminal 3 meters. I'm supposed to do something, am I?
Agent Sublight ever hired. Chartrand. I've seen that name before somewhere. Cascadian, right? Yeah, boss?
Messages. Morale is low, of course it is. You asked why I reach out. I'm doing so. Is something amiss with the team? How's their morale? Most of the time there's a princess who's trained to be a soldier, while the other princesses got jobs at canneries and counting houses. Then one day a not very nice man offered a job at an ivory tower far away from the kingdom. The princess could provide for her alien father, her lovely child and their goofball husband. She would have to stay locked in the tower till the doctors found a way out. Once she thought better of her choices, the princess applied for early dismissal, but no one listened at the end. I love you, Angelica. Maybe you can write me a better ending. Give me your father a hug. Angelica. Right, return to route. Security routines. Exit. So Angelica was the daughter. Alright, I think we're done. Wasn't too bad, was it? Mismove talking saved us out a lot of hassle, didn't it? At least we didn't get attacked.
Crew report. Bioka is drunk. Surprise.
Nokia's drunk again, is she? Right, so, journal. Return to Lilia.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts. We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Right. Excuse me. Right, important things. Cheers, peeps. Oh, hi. Well, let's go and see what Lily has got to say.
Cisco's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here. C&P Borston Baked Beans. When you need to eat a punch, baked beans is the only one.
Lilia.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain. I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station? I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. We might have figured that out already. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know. Maybe the worst. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters. Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
Yeah.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
I knew it. Aliens from other worlds been visiting Halcyon.
At least one of your crew can keep an open mind. But this isn't some Aetherwave serial millstone. This is reality. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it.
Damn, she's serious. Tragic, ain't it? What age does to your mental faculties?
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
Yeah, loads.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
Tell
Dr.
me what needs
Chartrand
done.
is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. Now I need you to put a bullet through her skull. She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team. It's cute that you think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage. Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
True.
This key card will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not
Right,
like
we're
the
off to
answer.
Byzantium.
By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Right. Oops. Skills. Where's medicine? we go, and perks. Not doing it on my own. Walk speed, sprint speed, additional ammo. Transporting codes, robots on the bottom. Science weapon, don't use them. Right, let's go to Byzantium, shall we? Oh, that's handy. Didn't get my weapon out.
Sam, I must confess, I have not been clean for far too long.
So where is Byzantium? Where is it then?
I'm sure this will... Oh, yes. That's the spot exactly.
So where are we going to then? I selected it, didn't it?
Why, I didn't...
Journal. Find and kill Eva Chartrand. Alright, well it looks like we're going there first. It won't let me do anything else.
Thorough, I am ashamed to admit.
That's weird, sorry about that. I
We
just
arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors? Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Try that. Yeah, I can't understand why it won't. Thought you'd give me permission to go to. Right, I'll go this way. Gonna wait.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I was behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist. Hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium.
Ah, right, okay.
Those chemicals. Exciting. If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony. Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City.
Right.
Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Right, let's go. Not bothering about long conversations. Right, Byzantium. So I'll need to take Pavarotti with me. Get a dress. Better not take Sam, I don't think.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
I definitely won that round.
You always seem to, huh?
That's because I'm usually right.
Next time I work the scorecard.
So, we're just gonna march straight into Byzantium and acquire some rare chemicals right under the board's nose? I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy. Uh-huh. Sure. Everybody's got an angle. I'm just wondering what yours is. That's one way of looking at it. Another is that he pulled you out of hibernation without your say-so and got you to do his dirty work. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it? Hate to say it, but the right thing rarely pays well.
Not all about
Put
money,
a
love.
bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway. Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to. Don't mention it, just speaking from experience. Anything else? What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it. Obviously not. And better for Felix to know that now rather than become the next task.
Okay.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests.
No, they don't.
Fundamental law of
Some
nature,
do.
Same as gravity and conservation of motion. Sure I can. In fact, I bet you I live a lot longer. Well, let me know how that works out for you. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony? And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Speaking of lost causes, there's something I've been meaning to...
At last.
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, I've got to be worried sick. Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by when we're in the neighborhood. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and
Right,
raised.
so it's Ellie and
I know that
Pavroy.
probably comes as a big surprise. Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, I was thinking you'd come too. Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
Oh, I know what she's up to. Mum, meet me boyfriend.
You're the boss. Anything else?
Right, Byzantium it is then.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells. Welcome back, Captain.
Oh no, she
How
don't
can I
want
be
me
of
to talk.
assistance?
No.
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Right, where's Byzantium? Alright, it's on Terra 2, okay.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Right. Okay, lovely ladies, get your shit together. So, I want those two. News review. But you're gonna wait. Don't want to give the bad example. Come on. Hey, come on.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone. Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium. Yeah, that's my codename for, you know, our mutual friend. Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded. Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking. Just remember, you didn't hear it from me. I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them. So colorful and distinct.
Oh,
Here
God.
we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators. Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see. For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay exactly where they start. Doesn't that seem strange to you? And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course. Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place. At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you? The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
So, which way do we go? Minister Clark, Minister's Guard. What's the way out of this place? Here? Nope. Thank you. Come again. Street access. Okay, ladies, you ready? Do 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 do.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
Right.
Hey,
Buy the fancy Audi.
yeah, you. Want to be famous? Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean? Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation? Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid. I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit, but we still need a star, and I think you got the chops.
Ah! Captain! You're gonna need pictures!
Goddamn Pavarotti.
Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Yeah, why not?
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Anti-Grail Santa. Organic, vegan, handmade, gluten-free, dairy-free, milk-free.
I need to get up there, do I? How do we do that?
Is that supposed to be a model of the system? Not super accurate. I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the gears. Maybe it was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
Pancake mix. Now requires no mixing.
There we go.
I've always loved
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you. Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it. Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs. Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
Sounds like fun.
You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to...
Excuse me, COVID.
Cad, you'll be the talk of Byzantium once I'm done with you.
I'll need you to model for me the following. The apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear. Helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job. Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word. Such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense. You're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in nearly an hour. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I. If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
What gear have I got? Inventory. Journal.
Can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope. I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you've done.
That's the kind of guy I am. Right. So next one is talk to Pavarotti in the ship. We'll do that later. Let's go and have a look at this one.
I love Byzantium. Where else are you going to find art, culture, clean toilets?
While we're here, journal.
Hey, stand back. You. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail. That means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times. Yep, you're looking at the minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all. Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium colored hair and, like, kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters. Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started. He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone. That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all so... That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Sure have, because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal? Here's to me. Hey, you were really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Offer him another one.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Lost. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
that one. Right, journal, T Central. Right, bear with me a moment. Just go and fetch me brew. Right, back in the room. Right, so top floor, the Odeon Pictures building, which is where? Down there? Let's try down there. Nope.
Spacer's Choice 2-hour energy room. Watch out for that flame.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how dreadful the paperwork is. Don't I ever, my dear fellow.
Here we go.
All right, how does this sound? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to walk into you like that. Oh my goodness.
My cousin's in the pictures. That business makes piracy look civil.
If you could just leave me back at the ship, I'm sure there's something ought to be fixing now.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural. We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen. See, I knew you'd get it. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
You call these crates, we need at least twice as many. Next time I see the set, there'd better be loads and loads of crates.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this Settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too... Oh, sorry. I already said that.
Can I shoot someone? Wait, are we the good guys or the bad guys? Doesn't matter. I want to shoot someone.
Do you remember
Well, I like
the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axajack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us. What indeed? I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come. Yes, it is. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Right, say nothing. Most of those words are made up. The one well, he's acting. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Oh, but there's nothing you can do. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you. Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut! That was interesting, kid. Real novel take. Let's take 5.
There's my star. Walk and talk with me. Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though. Look, sometimes you just gotta wait for your break, you know? Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
Okay, it wasn't all worthless. There we go. Nice. And we're out of here. That's another one done.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, Triple Flakes, and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with
So, how many times have you seen Terror on Monarch?
Right, so the next one will be speak to Minister Clark. Khalif Sharon at Low Crusade. So I need a Marauder's suit, Iconoclast and Spacer. Right. Let's go meet her parents.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report.
Excuse me.
But inside, there's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent in desperation.
Oh dear. I do beg your pardon. Pick up that. Right, let's go then. Oh, dear. I'm so sorry. Something's got up my nose.
Marilyn, is that you?
Marilyn?
We certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble. There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right? Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors. Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand. We hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead. I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
They've claimed on her insurance.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance
I knew
policy.
it.
And the payouts have been rather substantial.
You what? Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
That's the other problem.
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
Have you know Ellie's a professional miscreant?
Someone could hear you.
Oh, begging
We
your pudding.
concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks. Damn right, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Right, another one done. Oh, worth nicking. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. For you, dear, anything.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage. I thought they'd be scandalized. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either the leather's fake but the scars are real, or oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug? Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up because this would be just like me to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old,
Come on.
"You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob. I'm not hurt. I'm outraged.
Oh, got that wrong.
Affronted even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain. I'd love to know how you describe getting kneecapped. But I want to talk about me now. Unless you mean the kind who look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money? I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves. Something on your mind?
Right, find the insurance agent. This way.
Dr. Goodell. I noticed your pistol has been making funny noise.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. Might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here even.
Everything's got a price.
Out with it, you wretched contraption! Does nothing in this city work anymore?
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here. Oh, what are you doing here? Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something?
Yeah.
Laws, I knew it. You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then. They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals. Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green.
Well, that helps.
Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
Okay, so we're going this way.
The dissidents actually took over the refinery. I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
At Fallbrook. Oh. Right that way.
Dry and clear. It's better than dangerous.
That episode from a few weeks ago was
My dear fellow, you've no idea.
Right. Come here, you little bastard. You little git.
Setting threat level.
Now, if you'd let me pick you up, you'd have still been alive.
Phoenix searching.
They're on us.
That'll do nicely. No other bits of goodies.
any luck finding my sprats. Truly? Why, this is marvelous! Oh, dear, it looks like some of my darlings have suffered violent misfortune. Nevertheless, it's good to have them back. Thank you for your help. I'm afraid I can't spare much, but I hope you'll accept this.
That's 750
Now,
bits.
I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
Okay, right, we'll save it there. Oh, wrong one. Save. And that is where we're going to quit it. So, as always, thanks for the views. Always appreciate what's happening. If you've liked it, don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. That light's a bit bright. Never mind. Sorry. I'm digressing again, aren't I? Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you.